Alright people, welcome back. Let's hope that this works as intended. This is Persona 3 F.E.S. for the PlayStation 2, and this is an undubbed patched version of the game so that I can play with the Japanese voices. And let's get into it. This is gonna be part 1. Yeah, let me turn on my controller here. All I hope is that my internet is not gonna act up. Alright. Alright, let's play The Journey. A new game. You may begin the story of Persona 3 from here with new features. If you are playing Persona 3 for the first time, we recommend you start with this mode. Those who have already played the game can enjoy the new features that have been added. Do you want to know what was added? Nah, but I've not played base Persona 3, so that's not gonna be a huge help for me to know what was added. If you have saved data from Persona 3, well, no, this is my first time playing it, so there's nothing that I can transfer. Yeah, no transferring data for me. Select the difficulty level. Let's stick with normal, I guess. If it's anything like Shin Megami Tensei 4, which I have played, it's gonna be a bit challenging, but not too much. The setting is intended for experienced gamers. You will be able to enjoy the normal challenge of battle, which requires a certain degree of strategy. What if it's like the press turn system from the Shin Megami Tensei series? I know what that is. I know what to expect, basically. Once you have begun, the setting cannot be changed whether we start in the game, continue. Yeah, let's take the risk. Characters, art, and storylines depicted in this game are purely the work of fiction, and similarity to persons living, blah 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 blah. Time never waits. It delivers all equally to the same end. You who wish to safeguard the future, however limited it may be, you will be given 1 year. Go forth without falter, with your heart as your guide. Whenever it's Japanese voiceover with subtitles, I will not be reading out loud because it would clash with what is being said in the background. The whole purpose of playing an undub is to be able to listen to the Japanese, so undo it! Soundtrack reminds me a little bit of The World Ends With You. A little bit.
You got to let it move first, let it out. Let's get it up, then what you gonna do is
Midnight. The video may appear a bit grainier than it should because of the fact that it's been re-encoded to have the subtitles encrusted into it. Like integrated in the video itself. I guess there was no way to reprogram the game so that it would overlay subtitles over the video, so there was a need to re-encode them, I guess. So they might appear a bit more compressed than otherwise. Same thing happened when I was playing the Tales of the Abyss on dub. Kind of the same situation there.
遅かったね。長い間君を待っていたよ。この先へ進むなら、そこに署名を。一応契約だからね。怖がらなくていいよ。ここからは自分の決めたことに責任を取ってもらうっていう当たり前の内容だから。
Great! I'll sign without reading it then. Well, we need a suitable Japanese name. I'll pick the same that I picked when I was playing Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne not that long ago. Which I still have to finish, by the way. I'm tackling this one without having finished Nocturne first. Watanabe. There. My name will remain my name, though. Well, just in case I have to read it out loud later, I'm not gonna type in C3. I'll just leave it that way. I'm half Japanese now. Let's put it that way.
確かに、時はすべてのものに結末を運んでくる。たとえ耳と目を塞いでいてもね。さあ、始まるよ。
Carrying a gun? Hey, what was that all about? And what am I to make of this? Okay, let's see. April 7th, I guess. I didn't think you'd arrive so late. Isn't that when the school year begins in Japan in April? No? Think, but I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. Didn't think you'd arrive so late.
私はキリ城に移る。この寮に住んでいるものだ。
誰ですか？
彼は転入生だ。ここへの入寮が急に決まってね。いずれ男子寮への割り当てが正式にされるだろう。
いいんですか？
さあな。彼女は竹場ゆかり。
竹場ゆかり。
この春から2年生だから君と同じだな。
竹場です。
Nice to meet you. Why do you have a gun?
なんていうか、趣味っていうか。
It's a hobby. Be carrying a piece, huh?
世の中物騒だからな。ご信用といったところさ。もちろん弾が出るわけじゃない。今日はもう遅い。部屋は2階の一番奥に用意してある。荷物も届いてるはずだ。すぐに休むといい。
Now let's go back to the part where those guns are not real. Really? Seriously? You expect me to believe that?
あ、じゃあ案内するんでついてきてください。 一番奥だから覚えやすいでしょ。あ、鍵はなくさないでね。すごい怒られるから。何か聞きたいことある？
What's that contract for? Yeah, that thing I had to sign.
え、何のこと？
Yukari doesn't seem to know what you're talking about.
ちょっと聞きたいんだけど、駅からここまで来る間、ずっと平気だったの？
The only part that doesn't seem okay is this place. What do you mean?
どういう意味って、その様子だと本当ならいいんだ。ごめん、気にしないで。じゃあ私は行くね。さ、いろいろとわからないことあると思うけど、それはまた今度ね。おやすみなさい。
Early morning. Knock knock.
竹場ですけど、起きてますか
Takiba. Ignore her.
お願い、出てくれないと困るの。
You decide you had better not ignore her. Aww. No fun.
おはよう、眠れた？先輩に案内しろって頼まれちゃって、それに時間もそろそろまずいし、もう出られる？
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
よかった。じゃあ行こっか。というわけなのよ。
Well, hey, Panda.
ほら、あれだよ。おはよう。さあ、着いたよ。ここが月光館学園の高等部。よろしくね。
Early morning.
ここからは一人で大丈夫だよね。まず先生に挨拶
Homework
か。
teacher first.
職員室はこの先を左に入ってすぐだから、詳しいことはそこでね。以上、ナビでした。何かわからないこととかある？
Which class are you in?
そう、まだクラス分け見てないし。さ、昨日の夜、いろいろ見たでしょ。あれ、他の人には言わないでね。
What did I see?
じゃあ
I
ね。
don't even know what I'm not supposed to talk about. Is it the kid? Is it the fact that you're carrying a gun? There are many people standing in front of the bulletin board. What, here? Class rosters are posted. You can't find your name. Look for it again. There is a small note with your name on it. Riri Watanabe, Class F. Yay! I'm Class F. There's no need for them to post the names of the kids who are gonna be in our class. I mean, we'll never see them again after we graduate anyways. Two students are talking. Hey Kaz, why are you wearing your PE uniform? School just started. Yeah, F. RIP. School just started. You really ought to find somewhere to change into some normal clothes. Yeah, I guess. Okay, fine. Quit glaring at me like that. Hey, where's the bulletin board with the homeroom's posted? It's right there. You're in Class F, Kaz. Okay, so he's a classmate of mine. I'm in a different homeroom, so I can't keep an eye on you. I worry about you sometimes. The faculty office. I think it's that way. Actually, I'm new here, so you should probably ask someone else. Faculty office. Well, there we go.
2年生で間違いないわよね。結構転々としてきてんのね。ご両親は10年前のごめん、バタバタしてて詳しく読んでなくてさ。私は国務課主任の鳥海です。よろしくね。
Yeah, well, what is it with you with this game series always introducing your teachers or something so early on in the game? It was already like that in Shin Megami Tensei 3. Nice to meet you. よろしくお願いします。
元気ビンビンね。
Wow, such enthusiasm.
クラス分けも見た？君は私の担任する F 組よ。でもこの後すぐ始業式だから先に行動ね。
Welcoming ceremony.
案内するわ。ついてきて。
諸君らの新しい一年の始まりにあたり
Why is it that the principal in anime are always so lame?
光の蓄君子という言葉を紹介します。
They always seem so hesitant with their words.
これの意味はと言いますと
He reminds me of the old teacher in Neon Genesis Evangelion. Old principal. The principal continues with his speech. He puts everyone to sleep. The student behind you is trying to get your attention.
あのさ、今朝竹場さんと一緒に登校してたのって君だよね。見てたぜ。仲良いお酒だったじゃん。君ってさ、竹場さんとどういう知り合い？つうか、竹場さんって彼氏？
Do you know if she has a
その
boyfriend?
誰も知らなくってさ。
How would I know, man? Or maybe I should say she does. She has me. Nah, we just met. That might get me in trouble later if I say that.
いや、一緒に学校来たって言うから知ってっかなと思ってさ。てか君はどういう関係なわけ？
おや、なんか話し声がしましたね。鳥海先生のクラスのあたりですか？
たく静かにしてよ。怒られるの私なんだから。
You hear lots of people talking. Yeah, like everyone is talking anyway, so what difference does it make?
Go, 転校生。
Ah, new classmate.
なんだよ。そんなマジびっくりした顔すんなって。
Yeah, the moron of the class. No, always sits at the back, never listens to anything the teacher says. That archetype. How's it going? Who are you? What do you want? Nah, just who are you seems a bit less abrupt.
お、俺か？俺は伊織純平。純平でいいぜ。
Yuri Junpei.
実は俺も中2の時転校でここ来てさ。転校生っていろいろと一人じゃわかんねえじゃん。俺が最初に声かけなきゃってな。いいやつだろ。お、ゆかりっちじゃん。また同じクラスになれちゃうとは思わなかったぜ。
まったく相変わらず
Me neither.
誰彼構わず慣れ慣れしくしてさ。
This is my first time.
ちょっとは相手の迷惑とか考えた方がいいよ。
I played Shin Megami Tensei before, which is the series that this is supposed to be a spin-off from, but now the spin-off is more popular than the main franchise, so... But this one is more light-hearted, whereas the Shin Megami Tensei games are usually more dark in tone.
なんだよ。ただ親切にしてるだけだって。
I think I enjoy more the post-apocalyptic vibe of Shin Megami Tensei over this, but well, they're so popular. I figure I should give them a try.
だよね。同じクラスになるなんてさ。
It must be fate. We were destined to be with one another.
運命？何言ってんの？けど驚いたよ。
おいおい、俺だって同じクラスだぜ。てか実際聞きたいことあるんだけどさ。お二人さん仲良く一緒に登校したんだって？詳しく聞かせてくれよ。
Come on, give me the dirt.
ちょっとやめてよ。 彼とはたまたま寮が一緒ってだけ。なんでもそういう話に結びつけすぎだっての。てかそもそも噂になるの早すぎ。なんだなそういうの。ちょっといい？あのこととか言ってないよね。
Didn't say anything to anyone about it. You know what, did you? You know what?
ちょっと昨日の今日でしょ。昨日の夜のこと本当言わないでよ。
Yeah, don't say anything about last night. Uh-oh, now you've done it.
昨日の夜
Last night?
なんか誤解してない？とにかく彼とは昨日会ったばっかで本当なんでもないの。まったくもう。じゃあ私弓道部の用事あるから行くけど。
Ah, you get it. You're breaking my heart. And I was hoping. I gotta go. I got something to take care of for the archery team. Yeah, because of course she's on the archery team. But you better not start any rumors.
別に噂なんてどってことないじゃんなあ。ちょい自意識過剰っぽいよな。でもすげえじゃん転校生。初日から浮いた噂なんてよ。あいつあれで結構人気あんだぜ。一目置いちゃったよ実際。
You the man.
ま、そんなわけだからこれからよろしくな。
You decided to go home with Junpei. There's not much going on till now. Oh, look at this guy back there. He's got the groupies going on. I hate him already. The gentle spring sunlight is warm. There's a sign-in sheet on the counter. You can save your game at the sign-in sheet.
君か。おかえり。
Groupies and athletes. Yeah. First floor lounge. What will you do? Well, save for now. Yeah, well, I guess I tried playing it very briefly to make sure that everything was working okay. Since this is a modded version of the game and I'm not playing it on the intended hardware, playing it on PS3, so I wanted to make sure that everything would be working fine at least before I got started. You really shouldn't be outside on your own at night, it's too dangerous. Anyway, you must be tired, you should get a good night's rest. Mitsuru. Nah, Mitsuru is more my type anyway. More mature. It's a trend that just might spread all over town. Our next story is about the cherry blossoms. It's springtime and they're all over town now. The blossoms this year were a little late compared to other years, but they'll be at their peak this week. What do we have here? There was a speech bubble. This room doesn't seem to be used. Ah, okay. If it says so. Who's this? It's the men's restroom. Go in. He washed his hands. Good. You feel refreshed. The condition has become great. Ah, because you actually do have to do it and you gain something for doing it? Using the restroom? Oh, hi, what are you doing? Just looking around. What are you doing? Just getting time, doing nothing. You're probably pretty tired, huh? Maybe you should go to bed early tonight. Is that her phone? Yeah, I think so. I think she's using her flip phone. The back door is locked. Okay. Behind the bar? No, you can't go there. It's the women's restroom, but you can't use them. I hear that the PSP version of this lets you have a female avatar. So I guess the story is a little different there. Which floor is my room on anyway? Second? Second floor? It's a vending machine. Buy something to drink. Cielo Mist, Sobe, Mad Bull. Mad Bull. I don't know. Is it like Red Bull? I won't be sleeping if I get that. Is this one mine? Nah, I want to check the rest of the place first. The nameplate says Haki Iko. There's someone inside. Male voice. Is that Mitsuru? I'm busy now. Sorry, but could you come back later? The room seems to be empty. Go inside. Ah, it's a vacant room. Okay. Is anyone gonna move in at some point? Hold on, because yeah, the camera isn't set the same way as before. The room seems to be empty. Oh, well, if empty rooms are all vacant. Okay, so what? It's all the male rooms on this floor, or what? And then you got girls on the next one. Oops, sorry. I went one floor too far, I think. Not the vending machine. Yeah, Mitsuru isn't here. She's downstairs. Why is there a door missing on the left here? Yukari. No, it's weird, I think. There seems to be one missing. How about further up? Door is locked. What's in this room? Women's restroom. And there's a male restroom there. There's a notice on the door. Do not open. If open, close it. Okay. Well, let's go back then. You feel tired, you should get some rest. Hey! It's that guy from before with the groupies. I'm going out for a bit.
気づいてるかこのところの新聞記事いろいろ騒がしいみたいじゃないか
ああそれまで普通だったものがある日を境に急に口も聞けないほどの無気力症に陥る最近流行りらしいな記事ではストレス性ということで片付けられてるが
そんなわけあるか絶対奴らの仕業だでなきゃ面白くない
相変わらずだな一人で大丈夫か数日は理事長がいらっしゃるがその後なら私も
なに心配ないトレーニングのついでだ
まったく
Ah, so this is Aki Konen.
遊びじゃないんだぞ
The guy whose room is in the same... on the same floor as mine. April 2009. You overhear a conversation. Did you hear the rumor? Oh, something about a bathroom? No! Not that one. I mean the story about the first-year student. Not only did she stop coming to school, she does nothing but sit and stare at the walls all day. If her mother tries to talk to her, she only mutters to herself, "It's coming, it's coming." Huh? How about that? You don't believe me? First bell is rung. Open your textbooks and we'll take a look at the first novel by Zenzo Kasai. Why him? I'd rather teach you Utsubo Kubota. Kubota. Why do I feel like this name is no, that's because there was a guy named Kubota in 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, the Zero Escape game. It was the guy with the hair like a bird's nest, as they describe him, since his name is mostly not mentioned for the most part of the game. Anyway, he became famous as a singer, but he's also produced fine literature. I wonder why it's not in the textbook. Well, I'll just bring Kubota's book next time. Hey, Junpei, were you listening? Who did I say was my favorite author? Because that's what you go to school for. It's to learn who your teacher's favorite authors are. It's not to actually study anything worthwhile. Who does she like? Zenzo Kasai, Utsubo Kubota, Fuyuhiko Yoshimura. I don't know, I'll give him the right answer. Be a pal. That's right, so you were listening to me after all. Oh, well, you know how I like to pay attention. Yeah, memory class. Man, you saved my bacon, Rudy. Yeah. You hear your classmates whispering. Rudy gave him the answer. He must pay attention in class. He became slightly more popular. Oh, so that actually plays into the game, like your stats or something? Your charm has increased. Okay. Ooh, cool. I go into this game not knowing a thing about it, so I'm discovering things as I go. Since classes have ended for the day, you decide to go back to dorms. Wow, I didn't learn much. Wild Duck Burger? The strip mall is lively in the evening. Hmm?
帰ってきました。
なるほど、彼か。
Got more popular, how realistic.
こんばんは。私は生月修二。君らの学園の理事長をしているものだ。生月。言いにくいだろ。おかげで自己紹介はどうも苦手だよ。油断すると神かね。
Sorry.
ま、かけて。部屋割りが間に合わなくて申し訳なかったね。
Something to do with the moon cycle or what? Ikutsuki?
正式な割り当てが決まるまでまだ少しかかりそうだ。さてと、何か聞いておきたいことはあるかい？
Why are you here? Who else lives here? The other night I saw... I don't know, she made me promise not to mention... Not to mention it, so... Will I lose points if I break my promise from the other day? Well, I mean, I didn't promise anything, but she did ask nicely, so... Maybe it's not a good thing if I ask questions about that. Or maybe I'm reading too much into that, I don't know.
なぜって？君を迎えるためさ。まあ、本当言うとそれだけじゃないけどね。あ、竹場くん。そういえばキリジョ君。
はい、もう上に。
いつもながら真面目だね。顔くらい出せばいい。他には何かあるかい？この寮の住人は君を含めて4人だ。ここにいる竹場くんと、それからキリジョ君。あと3年生の男子で真田明彦君という生徒。
真田。
一つ仲良くね。他に聞きたいことは？
I hesitate to ask that question because she's sitting right next to me, so... Well, I need to learn anyway. Pretty big dorm for 4 students. Well, most of the rooms are empty, so... Well, I have to learn whether or not I should keep my mouth shut about things in this game sometimes, so I might as well ask the question and be ready to face the consequences.
変なもの？何のことだい？ 多分疲れてたんじゃないかな。あまり気にしないことだ。
Something doesn't seem right.
他に質問はあるかい？
Well, no, I asked all of them, so...
よろしい。じゃあ良い学園生活を。私はそろそろ失礼するよ。転入したてはいろいろと疲れるだろう。早めに休む。体なんてグーグー寝てなんぼだからね。
The early bird catches the bookworm.
グーグーなんぼ。
That was lame! I will never forgive you. Don't you ever make bad puns like that again. You became less popular. The game didn't say, but maybe it keeps some of that stuff hidden. I don't know.
なんちゃって。
ごめんね。
You get used to his lame jokes. Not if I kill him first, I won't. Is that me? Ah, yeah, but yeah, it's the two girls. What are they doing here?
どうだい？
Wait, they're watching me while I sleep?
先ほど就寝しました。今は眠っています。
Yeah, for making lame jokes. He went to bed a little while ago. He's asleep now.
理事長、やはり彼は。
まあとりあえず見守ろうじゃないか。もうすぐ影時間だ。
Oh, my shoes. フルムーン。 Oops. Dark Hour.
平然と眠ったままか。毎晩0時になるたび訪れるこの影時間はいわば隠された時間だ。
What, you mean you have them working on that and they don't know it that you feel the need to explain it? Or is that exposition?
普通の人間は棺のような姿に象徴化してこの時間があることすら感じない。
じゃあ彼は。
見ての通り彼に象徴化は起きてない。眠ってはいるけど彼は今ちゃんと影時間を体験してる。あとは適性があるかどうかだ。というかあるんだろうね。なければ今頃奴らの餌食になってる。
餌食ですか。
とにかくもうあと何日かはこうして様子を見てみないと。
はい。
隠れてこんなことしてちょっと気が引けますけどね。
Yeah. How dare you? That was quite a nose that guy had. Yeah.
ようこそ我がベルベットルームへ。
Velvet room. Man with the long nose. Yeah. That's his name. Igor. No, it's pronounced Igor. But they told me it was Igor. Well, they were wrong then, weren't they? I am delighted to make your acquaintance.
こちらはエリザベス。同じくここの住人だ。
エリザベスでございます。
ここは夢と現実、精神と物質の狭間にある場所。人を迎えるなど何年ぶりでしょうな。
It's a document you signed at the dorm.
ここは何かの形で契約を果たされた方のみが訪れる部屋。今からあなたはこのベルベットルームのお客人だ。あなたは力を磨くべき運命にあり、必ずや私の手助けが必要となるでしょう。あなたが支払うべき代価は一つ。契約に従い、ご自身の選択に相応の責任を持っていただくことです。
I don't understand.
今はまだそれでよろしい。これをお持ちなさい。
It's not fine for me. Obtained velvet key.
またお会いしましょう。
Okay. Full moon. Feels like you had a strange dream. However, it's time to go to school. I'm not controlling much till now. Game is slow to start. What's up, man? Today is the perfect day. The sky is blue, we're young. What more could we ask for? You're full of energy. I think you need rest. Of course, dude, listen to this. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say anything. Sorry, man. What do you mean? Keeping secrets from me? Thought we were pals. I'm Mr. Ekoda. I'll be teaching you classic literature. I'll be teaching you about good old Japan all year. Some people say classic lit isn't relevant to everyday life, but oh, how they're wrong. Students, the other teachers, wrong, wrong, wrong. Nobody really understands classic lit. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes. That'll get me in trouble, won't it? Force yourself to stay awake. Hey, are you listening to me? Wake up, children. Now open your textbooks. First on your syllabus is Heisei Monogatari, the origin of Japanese literature. It's a very interesting story. You youngsters might call it the bomb. I can tell you people are zoning out. Stayed up and listened to the lecture. Your academics has increased. Yeah, that's probably for the best. You decided to go home with Junpei. Station is bustling with students on their way home. Dark Hour, full moon.
どうだい様子は。
昨夜と同じです。
やはり興味深いね、彼は。
面白い。
たとえ影時間への適性があっても、初めはもっと不安定になるものだ。記憶が消えたり混乱したりね。今までの誰とも違う。実に例外的なケースだよ。
でもなんかこれじゃモルモットみたい。
そう言ってくれるな。彼はクラスメートだそうじゃないか。同学年の仲間ができれば君も心強いだろう。我々にはどうしても力が必要なんだよ。
それは分かってますけど。
こちら作戦室だ。秋彦か。どうし。
すごいやつを見つけた。これまで見たこともないやつだ。ただあいにく追われてたな。
うん。
もうすぐそっちに着くから 一応知らせておく。
それ奴らがここに来るってことです。
理事長、今日の監視はひとまずここまでに。我々は応戦の準
I
備を
wanna
します。
fight!
頼んだぞ。
秋彦、
先輩。
大丈夫だ。それよりすごいのが来るぞ。見たらきっと驚く。
面白がってる場合か。
真田君、奴らなのか。
はい、ただ普通のやつだ。
何この揺れ、冗談でしょ。
理事長は作戦室へ。竹場、君は2階にいる彼を起こして裏から逃がすんだ。
先輩たちは。
ここで何としても食い止め。秋彦、連れてきたのはお前だ。
奴らの方が勝手についてきたんだ。何してる。早く行け竹場。
わかりました。
You are awoken by a loud noise. You hear a commotion down the hall. You decide to go take a look.
起きて。
He always seems so unconcerned with his hands in his pockets.
ごめん、勝手に入るよ。
You had the key to my room? I could have been naked.
説明してる暇ないの。今すぐここから出るから。
Just okay. Yeah, played cool. Okay.
とにかく急いでるの。1階の裏口から外へ出るよ。待って、念のためこれ持ってて。
Caddy handed you a short sword. Oh, so you get to keep the gun and I get a lousy sword? Beep, 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 beep.
竹場、聞こえるか。
はい、聞こえます。
気をつけろ。敵は一体じゃないみたいだ。こことは別に本体がいる。
Stage entrance, go alone. Take this.
マジですか。ひとまず退却。
Stand your ground. Come back, you cowards. What are we going to do? They're downstairs. Do we have any choice but to go for the rep? Wow. What are we going to do? I don't even have access to a menu to go have a look at my stats or anything. Or we could have gone to her room. Ah, damn it. Should have thought of it.
何今の。なんか来る。上に急いで。
Oh yeah, if we go out through here. She had the key?
ひとまずは大丈夫かな。
やばい。
嘘。
Weird.
あれが 襲ってきた化け物シャドウよ。
I don't think suicide is the best solution.
Sa.
いたぞ。
待て。
Don't do it! It says Persona, something happens. What happened? Okay. What?
なんだあれは。
Hey, don't ask me. The sudden swell of power has subsided. Orpheus regained its original form. You have obtained a new persona. So I guess they're like the demons from Shin Megami Tensei? Because I think it was a demon in Shin Megami Tensei Orpheus. Is it over? That's it, fight! Attack using equipped weapon. Wait, flee from battle. Use assigned persona special ability, Bash. Deals light strike damage to one foe. Yeah, okay. Does strike damage make me gain extra turns, perhaps? With experience. Level up! Really Watanabe felt a surge of energy inside. Your hit points and spirit points have increased. Academics, charm, courage. My charm is plain. I'm a slacker. And I am timid. Okay. Good to know. You are now able to create personas up to level 2. Something inside of you has changed. He has to shoot himself for his persona, I guess. Orpheus has leveled up. Your endurance has increased by 2. Yeah, I see what it is that it says that I can't get personas higher than my own level, because that was the same in I think in Shin Megami Tensei 3 and 4 it was like that. So that might be something inherited from that franchise. I wouldn't be surprised anyway. Your agility has increased by 1. Agi, that's a fire type spell. Agi. Or maybe the lady at the start, Mitsuru, wasn't lying, that they're not real guns. Maybe they're something else. So he's not really shooting himself. That's just how these things get summoned. I don't know.
再びお目にかかりましたな。あなたは力を覚醒したショックで意識を失われたのです。しかしご心配には及びません。少し休まれるといい。ところで、ほう、覚醒した力はオルフェウスですか。それはペルソナという力。もう一つのあなた自身なのです。
How do I get new ones? Persona? My psyche? I don't understand.
その力をすぐに理解するのは難しいかもしれませんが、ペルソナとはあなたがあなたの外側の物事と向き合ったとき、表に
So I need external stimuli to get more?
さまざまな困難に立ち向かっていくための仮面の鎧と言ってもいいでしょう。とはいえ、今のあなたの力はまだ弱い。
What do you mean weak?
ペルソナ能力とは心を御する力。他者と関わり絆を育み、あなただけのコミュニティを築かれるがよろしい。コミュニティの力こそがペルソナ能力を伸ばしてゆくのです。よくよく覚えておかれますよ。さて、あなたのいらっしゃる現実では多少の時間が流れたようです。これ以上のお引き止めはできますまい。今度お目にかかる時にはあなたは自らここを訪れることになるでしょう。ではその時までごきげんよう。
Still got some things to learn. Your mind is getting clearer. You wonder how long you've been asleep. You feel someone's presence beside you. April 17th. A few days have passed, it seems like.
気分はどう？
Why are you here?
よかった、やっと起きたよ。まったくいつまで寝てる気よ。今日で1週間だよ。本気で心配したんだから。助けてもらったってのもあるしさ、ほっとけないよ。体の方は心配ないって過労みたいなもんらしいけど、でも本当に全然起きないんだもん。さすがに心配したよ。あのさ、ごめんね、あの時は何にもできなくて。先輩たちにはお前が守れって言われてたんだけど、でも驚いた。すごいね、あの力。
What were those things? What did I do? Yeah.
あの力はペルソナって呼ばれてる。それにあなたが倒した怪物はシャドウ。 私たちの戦ってる敵よ。大丈夫、後でちゃんと説明するから。ごめんね、隠してて。さ、いきなりでなんだけどさ、私もね、あなたと一緒なんだ。
What do you mean?
私のお父さん、小さい頃事故で死んじゃってさ、お母さんとも距離が空いてて。あなたも一人なんでしょ？実は私、あなたの身の上いろいろ聞いちゃっててさ、私だけ知ってるのも嫌だし、話さなきゃってずっと思ってて。昔さ、
99.
この辺りで大きな爆発事故があったの。父さん死んだのそのせいらしいけど、詳しい事情分かってないんだ。父さんが勤めてたの、霧状グループの研究所だったの。だからここにいれば父さんのこと何か分かるかもって思って。学園に入ったのもこの前みたいなことやってるのもそういうわけ。最も怖くてあのありさまだったけどね。私も初めてだったんだ、敵と戦うの。ごめんね、私が頼りないせいでこんな。
I was scared too.
本当？でもごめんね。それに起きた早々こんな話。待ってる間いろいろ考えちゃってさ。今までいろいろ隠してたし、まずは自分のこと話さなきゃって。でも聞いてくれてありがとう。誰かに話したかったんだ。じゃあそろそろ行くね。目を覚ましたって知らせないといけないし、おとなしくしてなきゃダメよ。ここ出るまでは病人なんだから。何かあったらナースコール使って。私なんかの看病より全然いいからさ。
Ooh, she'd take good care of me, you see.
じゃあね。
So, well, another day goes by. Morning, you seem to be doing pretty well. Yeah, I'm alright. That's good. Hey, sorry to hit you with this first thing in the morning, but Ikutsuki-san wants to talk to you today. Come to the 4th floor dorm after school, okay? Don't forget. The 4th floor after school. She said don't forget, so... Why is this guy wearing a samurai helmet? Mr. Ono. That's enough about Mammoth. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. And that wraps it up for the Stone Age. I'm tired of lessons about stones. I'd rather talk about the Sengoku era. Japanese history is not that exciting until then. Though I'm paid to do this, so I've gotta. It's tough being an adult. I love the teachers in this school. They keep complaining about their life to their students. Next is the Jomon period. When do the samurai get their day in the sun? I'll just ask a question at random and call it a day. Hey, Junpei. What was the style of houses in the Jomon period called? I don't know, you haven't talked about them yet. How am I supposed to know about something from way back then? Quick, Rudy, what the heck is he talking about? The Jomon period? Mud huts? I don't know. That's like early human populations in Japan, I think, the Jomon period. But I'm not sure. Mud huts? That's correct. Mud huts were built by digging a hole in the ground and supporting the roof. It's no use. I can't get interested. I want to get to the age of katanas. Everything else is so dull. Hey, I answered right, and I don't get any credit? Oh well, thanks, Rudy. You hear classmates whispering. Rudy told Junpei the answer. He's really smart. He became slightly more popular. Your charm has increased. Yay! More charming. After school. It seems you'll be discussing something important at the dorms today. You decided to go home early. 4th floor, they said. Old granny with her cat on the bench. The shopping mall is filled with people coming and going. There's no one in the lounge. You were told to go to the 4th floor. Yeah, I haven't forgotten. Fourth floor. Yeah, I have a cat. Yeah, he's not here right now though. Oh, there you are.
Oh, 来たか。体の方は大丈夫そうで何よりだ。退院早々ここへ呼んだのは他でもない。君、ま、かけて。ああ、そうそう。前に名前だけは言ったと思うけど、彼が真田君だ。
よろしくな。
さて、いきなりであれなんだけど、実は1日は24時間じゃない。なんて言ったら君は。
Liar! I don't believe you. Would you believe me if I said? No, I don't believe you.
初めてここに来た夜のことを覚えてるか。あの日、君はいろいろと不思議な体験をしたはずだ。消える街明かり、止まってしまう機械、道に立ち並ぶ棺のようなオブジェ。うすうすは感じたんじゃないか。あれは影時間。一日と一日の狭間にある隠された時間だ。
Hidden? Between? I don't get it.
気持ちはわかるよ。突然こんなこと言われたってそりゃね。でも影時間は毎晩必ずやってくる。今夜も、そしてこの先も。
普通のやつは感じられないってだけだ。みんな棺桶に入ってお休みだからな。けど影時間の一番面白いところは見た目なんかじゃない。お前も見たろ、怪物を。俺たちはシャドウと呼んでる。シャドウは影時間にだけ現れて、そこに生身でいる者を襲う。だから俺たちでシャドウを倒す。どうだ、面白いと思わないか。
秋彦、どうしてお前はいつも痛い目を見たばかりだろう。
まあいいじゃないか。ちゃんと戦ってくれてるわけだし。結論を言おう。我々は特別課外活動部。
Oh boy, oh boy. That's a mouthful. Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. SES for short.
表向きは部活ってことになってるけど、実際はシャドウを倒すための選ばれた集団なんだ。部長は桐城充君。僕、
シャドウは精神を食らう。襲われればたちまち生きた屍だ。このところ騒がれてる事件もほとんどが奴らの仕業だろう。
How do you fight them? What about the police?
残念だが影時間に警察は機能しないな。
Yeah, because they're in their own coffins, I guess.
実はごく稀にだけど影時間に自然に適応できる人間がいてね。そういう人間はシャドウと戦える力を覚醒できる可能性がある。それがペルソナ。あの時君が使ってみせた力さ。シャドウはペルソナ使いにしか倒せない。つまり奴らと戦えるのは君たちだけなんだ。
So? Oh no, it's getting serious. She opened the briefcase.
君に仲間になってほしいんだ。君専用の召喚機も用意してある。君の力を貸してほしい。
Evoker? What's that? I'm not sure I'm ready.
そんなに深刻に考えることないだろ。ちょっと付き合えよ。
私からもぜひお願いしたい。
先輩にそんな頼み方されたら彼だって困るんじゃ。そりゃ仲間になってくれるならその心強いですけど。
Alright, okay for now. I don't mind.
それ拒否しないってことだよね。
Well, there was no option to say no, so.
よかった。あなた断ると思ってた。ちょっと心強いかも。
受けてくれて助かるよ。わからないことは何でも聞いてくれ。
How do I get more personas?
いや感謝するよ本当に。ああそうそう。君の寮の割り当てだけどね。このまま今の部屋に住んでもらうことにしよう。
That room sucks.
偶然伸び伸びになってたけど、これは怪我の巧妙だね。
はあはあはあはあ。
偶然伸び伸びってあれは調子いいというか、いいけどさ別に。
Uh-oh. A mysterious voice rings in your head. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the full arcana. What? I have to choose one? You've established a new social link. You feel your inner strength growing. You recall what Igor said about the power of social links.
Yeah, 元気かい?
And you are? How'd you get in here? And you are?
前にもあったはずだよ。もうすぐ終わりが来る。なんとなく思い出したんだ。だから君に伝えなきゃと思って。
The end? I don't care.
そっか。まあ君がそう思うなら。
Hey, no! I was just kidding.
実は僕にもまだはっきりとは分かんないしね。それよりとうとう力を手に入れたみたいだね。それもちょっと変わった力みたいだ。何にでも変われるけど何にも属さない力。それはやがて切り札にもなる力だ。君のあり方次第でね。初めて会った時のこと覚えてる？交わした約束はちゃんと果たしてもらうよ。僕はいつでも君を見てる。たとえ君が僕を忘れてても。
Yeah, hurry up and get out of here so I can go back to forgetting about you.
じゃ、また会おう。
The boy has disappeared. You hear something. It sounds like someone is calling your name from downstairs.
私だけど、
ゆかり。
ちょっといい？呼んできましたけど、どうしたんですか？
わざわざすまないな。ちょっと紹介したいやつがいるんだ。おい、まだか。
ちょっと待って。
Junpei? Sounded like his voice. Yeah, that's him.
順平？なんであんたがここに？紹介ってまさか。
He's moving in.
2年 F 組の伊織純平だ。今日からここに住む。
どうもっす。
今日から住むってうっそ。何かの間違いでしょ？
この前の晩偶然見かけたんだ。目覚めてまだ間もないようだが、彼にも間違いなく適性がある。事情は大体話してあるが、俺たちに力を貸すそうだ。
適性があるってそれ本当なの？
俺夜中に缶オケだらけのコンビニでマジベソ書いてたらしくてさ。
Yeah, okay, so basically the dark hour has no effect on him, or what?
つか正直あんま覚えてないんだけど、見られてたみたいで。でもまあなんつうか、最初のうちは仕方ないんだってさ。記憶の混乱とかありがちらしいんだよね。君たちそういうの知ってた？
Didn't happen to me.
また強がっちゃって。ま、これペルソナ使いの常識だから。けどさ、正直言うと驚いたぜ。お前らもそうだって聞かされた時はさ。でも知ってる顔がいてよかったよ。一人じゃ不安だったしな。ま、お前らも俺っちが仲間になって本当のとこ嬉しいだろ？
え？ まあね。
そういうわけだ。よろしく頼んだぞ。よし、大体戦力も整ってきたな。
お、早速なんか始まるんすか？なんかワクワクするっす。
これだけ頭数が揃えばあの場所に挑める。
That
あの場
place.
所ってタルタロスですよね。
タル？なんすかそれ。
Isn't that the name of the place in Shin Megami Tensei 4? It was a cave in Shin Megami Tensei 4. Or maybe I've got that confused with a different place. I've forgotten what was the name of the place in Shin Megami Tensei 4. If I go back to check my review from back then, maybe I mention it in there. Naraku was the name of that cave. Okay, where all the demons dwell. Okay. Yeah, no, that's not the same place, obviously.
影時間の謎を解く鍵がある場所だ。押すか。
謎を解く鍵か。
明日の夜、理事長から詳しい説明がある。そのつもりで準備しておいてくれ。
Okay, another day of school. You overhear a conversation. Gossiping student. Good morning, I'm always so drowsy on Monday mornings. Yeah, me too. The only thing you can do is to sleep through first period. Wait, tomorrow is when we have morning assembly. I'm too lazy for that. I'll just pretend I didn't hear. The first bell is rung. I have to know who made the soundtrack to this because it sounds very much like The World Ends With You.
あーね、マジ寝ちゃうかと思った。
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. Composer Shoji Meguro for this one, and for the other one, I know Takeharu Ishimoto. Okay, not the same composer then. But it's got that same like sort of J-pop vibe to it. So I thought it might be the same person, but I guess not. I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
ちょっといいか。今日帰ったらラウンジに集合してくれ。全員に伝えることがある。
お、例の話っすね。
詳しい説明はその時にな。じゃあ伝えたぞ。
I want to see if it's possible to raise the sound of the voice acting because the music drowns it a little bit.
私たちと違って忙しいんでしょ。生徒会とかそういうのでさ。
あれゆかりっちって桐城先輩のこと嫌い？
別に嫌いじゃないけど。
She's bossy. You don't like to be ordered around. You were told to come back early today. You decided to go home early with Junpei. Oh well, I didn't even get to answer anything in class or anything like that to raise my traits or whatever they are. You walked home with Junpei talking and laughing at each other's inappropriate jokes.
よし、全員来たようだね。ちょっと聞いてほしい。我々の要するペルソナ使いは長い間桐城君と真田君の2人だけだった。けど最近トントン拍子に仲間が増えて、今や5人にまで増えてる。そこでだ、今夜0時からいよいよタルタロスの探索を始めようと思う。
昨日も聞いたんすけど、タルなんとかってそれなんすか？
タルタロスよ。てか順平あれマジ見たことないの？
はて、
見てなくても不思議はないさ。何せタルタロスは影時間の中だけに現れるからね。
Yeah, but where is it? Kagejikan is how they call it. Yeah, the hour of the shadow, more like Kage. Kage, that's shadow.
シャドウと同じってことさ。面白い。
Yeah, and the enemies are called shadows themselves.
それに俺たちのスキルアップにもうってつけの場所だ。あそこは行ってみればシャドウの巣だからな。
おお、シャドウの巣っすか。
っていうか先輩、その体で行くんですか？
秋彦は怪我が治ってない。同行はしてもらうが探索は無理だ。
分かってるさ。まあ
There are not too many JRPGs that let you control 5 characters at the same time anyway. 4 is usually the most, with very few exceptions.
シャドウを相手にしていく以上、タルタロスの探索は避けて通れないからね。
先輩の分は俺がバッチリカバーしますって。
なんか不安だな。
理事長はどうされますか？
僕はここに残るよ。どうせほらペルソナ出せないしさ。
Late night. Does it appear instead of the school?
は？ここ？
It's our school.
どういうことっすか？
見てればわかる。ほら、0時になるぞ。
Looks weird, bro.
これがタルタロス。影時間の中だけに現れる迷宮だ。
迷宮って何なんだよそれ。俺らの学校どこ行っちまったんだよ。
影時間が明ければまた元の地形に戻る。
Does that mean that we have to get back out before the time the dark hour passes, or?
こんなでかい塔が丸ごとシャドウの巣って。
Like, do you have to spend a limited amount of time inside?
おかしいっしょ。なんだってうちの学校のとこだけこんな。
That's basically your dungeon for the entire game, I guess. This place.
先輩たちにもわからないんすか？
ああ、
きっといろいろあるんでしょ、事情。いいじゃん別に。知らなくたって私たちは戦えるわけだし。
わからなきゃ調べればいい。ここを本格的に探索するのは俺やミスルにとっても今夜が初めてだ。ワクワクするだろう。どう見たってここには絶対何かある。影時間の謎を解く鍵になるものだな。
秋彦、意気込むのは勝手だが探索はさせないぞ。
うるさいな。何度も言うな。
There's a big clock. What's that, a motorbike? Yeah.
おお、中もすげえな。
でもやっぱ気味悪い。
ここはまだエントランスだ。迷宮は階段の上の入り口を抜けてからだ。
まずは慣れてもらう。今日の探索はお前たち3人だけで行け。
新人だけでですか？
深入りさせるつもりはない。それに必要な情報は私がここから通信でナビゲートする。
つまり先輩たちはもともと来られないと。
そういうことだ。それとな、現場でのチーム行動を仕切るリーダーを決めておこうと思う。
リーダー？それつまり探検隊の隊長？はいはいはい、俺
お前がやれ。
なんですか、こいつ隊長っぽくないっしょ。
Oh, so I don't look like a leader,
彼は
huh?
もう実戦経験者なの。
え？マジ？
確かにそれもあるが、選んだ理由はもっと簡単だ。順平、それにペルソナの召喚、あいつのようにちゃんとできるか？
もちろんっす。バッチリ決めますって。
He has never tried.
私も大丈夫です。
相手はシャドウだ。できなきゃ話にならないぞ。
はい、分かってます。
Well, it seemed earlier like I could have defeated them without having to summon my persona. You see a strange door. So smug with his hands in his pockets like that at all times. Velvet key. Ah, nose dude.
お待ちしておりました。いよいよその力使いこなす時が訪れたようですが、今から挑まんとする塔は果たしてなぜ生まれ、残念ながら現在のあなたではまだ答えを導くことはおできにならぬでしょう。だからこそ進まれる前に知っておかれるがよろしい。ご自身の力の性質というものをね。
The nature of my power? About that door.
あの扉はここへの入り口です。もっともあなた以外には見えぬものですがね。あなたの力は他者とは異なる特別なものだ。いわば数字のゼロのようなもの。空っぽに過ぎないが無限の可能性も宿る。あなたはお一人で複数のペルソナを持ち、それらを使い分けることができるのです。そして敵を倒した時、あなたには見えるはずだ。自分の得た可能性の目が手札としてね。時にそれらはひどく捉えづらいこともある。しかし恐れず掴み取るのです。あなたの力はそれによって育ってゆく。
A lot of it is going over my head at the
心
moment.
しておかれるが良いでしょう。さて、いよいよ私も忙しくなりますな。次からはご自分の意思で扉を開けてここへ来られるという。
It's only through practice. There's a lot of I'm telling you this, I'm telling you this, I'm telling you this for like 2 hours at the start of the game. And it's too much information in one go without letting you practice them, so to speak. It's kind of hard to get into, I have to say.
では再び見える時までごきげんよう。
I'd just like to be allowed to explore the dungeon at the moment.
ちょっと
Start
大丈夫？
gaining levels, gaining new personas, that sort of thing. That's what interested me the most going into this game. Even though I tried not to spoil myself too much by reading up about how the game is played. But so far it's mostly talking and
ど
not
うしち
much
ゃったわ
playing.
け？ぼーっとしちゃってさ。
I opened the store and...
は
Oh yeah, the soundtrack is good.
わけわか
Are
ん
you
ないな。
loco? Does he have a Spanish accent or what? In the English dub, they don't seem to see the door.
目でも見てた？なんかぼーっとしてたよ。
つかリーダーなんだからさ、寝ないっしょ普通。
ついてくからさ。
I think the entire franchise is kind of like that, though. I played Tokyo Mirage Sessions on the Wii U before. Well, I mean, I played the Nintendo Switch version of it, which is supposedly a little bit like the Persona series, and well, that series is a bit like that too with the soundtrack, because it all takes place in Shinjuku, and it's got that like super super hype and like a fashionable kind of music in it, like J-pop, that sort of thing. You can check your own status by pressing the triangle button. Also, you can save your progress by accessing the clock to the left of the entrance. Well, that's good. View which persona. Dismiss? No, I don't want to dismiss it. S-Link. Social link details. Rank 1. Fool. Portable player. Portable music player. Engineer boots. Solidly made work boots. Plain shirt. Rapier. Thrusting practice sword. Don't worry, I won't push you too hard. You'll be just fine. Do you mind not touching that? I use it to transport delicate equipment necessary for gathering information. Oh, okay, so she's the one using the bike. The motorbike. Alright, let's do this. I'll prove that I should be in charge. Check status. Ah, his? Straight tip. Shoes. Dress shirt. Imitation katana. Persona status. Okay, what does he have? Hermes. Okay. So, this is Tartarus. Check status. She has Yo. Knit cardigan. Brown loafers. Heart choker. Practice bow. What's this thing? It's some kind of device you've never seen before. It doesn't seem to be functioning right now. What about her status? I know it's these other two with me then. She won't be fighting? Are you ready? I guess I am. Good luck.
なんかすぐ迷いそう。
3人とも聞こえるか？
あ、先輩。
ここからは私が声でバックアップする。覚えておいてくれ。
え、中の様子がわかるんすか？
私のペルソナの特性でな。実はこのタルタロスは中の構造が日によって変わってしまう。私もそちらへ加わりたいところだが、外からのサポートが欠かせないんだ。
うわ、ますます迷いそう。
ところで今君らのいる場所はすでにいつ敵が出てもおかしくない。敵のレベルは低いはずだが、注意して進めよ。習うより慣れろだ。
了解です。なんか勝手だな。
What do you mean, bossy? Let's begin. Keep in mind, these are real battles you'll be engaging in. Now, see if you can eliminate all the shadows wandering around on this floor. Obtained medicine ×1. So what, there are the red dots on the radar? Watch out, I detect a shadow in front of you. Move in and hit it before it attacks you. Press the X button to use your weapon. I think that was in Tokyo Mirage Sessions as well. It's been a while since I played that on my Switch. If you can hit an enemy before it hits you, then you'll have the advantage at the start of the battle. Actually, I wasn't a huge fan of Tokyo Mirage Sessions. The gameplay part of the game I liked, but the story, I just couldn't get into it. I know the cross button, she said.
君の力については竹場から聞いているが、戦闘経験が浅いことには違いない。基本的な戦い方について。
I'm gonna have to be absent a few minutes, so hold on a minute. Wait a minute, why is it not selecting the right font, by the way? Oh well, I'm not quite sure. Anyway, yeah, I'll have to be away for a few minutes, but I'll be back. Destruction. Reality, never be charity. The enemy you're fighting covers all society. Damn right, mom is not here, gonna fight all night. Right here, shadow 10 o'clock direction. Seize the moment, destroy the nation. You rhyme slow motion, give me motivation. Breathe out now and then on arrival. Round up around, spit out all over. Rhyme like a rolling stone, calm in the crowd. Watch out the moon, they diss too loud. This was this sound and bombs whole ground. So round up, don't ease the pace, cause enemies brutal. Moment of truth, there ain't no truth. You're the only one world, one law. But the battle goes on, shadows all mass. Destruction. Reality, never be charity. The enemy you're fighting covers all society. Damn right, mom is
not here, gonna fight all night. Right here, shadow 10 o'clock direction. Seize the moment, destroy the nation. You rhyme slow motion, give me motivation. Breathe out now, and then on arrival. Round up around, spit out all over. Rhyme like a rolling stone, calm in the crowd. Watch out the moon, they this too loud. This won't this sound, and bombs whole ground. So round up, don't ease the pace, cause enemies brutal. Moment of truth, there ain't no truth. You're the only one world, one law. But the battle goes on, shadows all mass destruction.
Oh yeah, down, down, baby, baby, down, oh yeah, down, baby, baby, oh yeah, down, baby, baby,
reality, never be charity. The enemy you're fighting covers all society. Damn right, mommy's not here, gonna fight all night. Right here, shadow 10 o'clock direction. Seize the moment, destroy the nation. You rhyme slow motion, give me motivation. Breathe out now, and then on arrival. Round up around, spit out all over. Rhyme like a rolling stone, calm in the crowd. Watch out the moon, they this too loud. This won't this sound, and bombs whole ground. So round up, don't ease the pace, cause enemies brutal. Moment of truth, there ain't no truth. You're the only one world, one law. But the battle goes on, shadows all mass destruction.
oh yeah, down, baby, baby, oh yeah, down, baby, baby, oh yeah, down, baby, baby, oh yeah,
face reality, never be charity. The enemy you're fighting covers all society. Damn right, mommy's not here, gonna fight all night. Right here, shadow 10 o'clock direction. Seize the moment, destroy the nation. You rhyme slow motion, give me motivation. Breathe out now, and then on arrival. Round up around, spit out all over. Rhyme like a rolling stone, calm in the crowd. Watch out the moon, they this too loud. This won't this sound, and bombs whole ground. So round up, don't ease the pace, cause enemies brutal. Moment of truth, there ain't no truth. You're the only one world, one law. But the battle goes on, shadows all mass destruction.
Alright, I'm back. Alright. Turn on that text. Right. Yeah, explain the basics of battle, I guess. Yeah, attack and skill. Stamina or spiritual power, they tend to have a greater effects. Yeah, it's MP. So far, yeah. Cowardly Maya. That's the name of the enemy. Okay, end turn without doing anything. Skill, item, tactics. Give instructions to an ally. Act freely. Heal support, assign targets. Okay. Well, let's attack with the weapon for now. Ah, yeah, it's like in Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, where some of your techniques consume your own HP instead of magic points, so to speak. Deals light strike damage to one foe. So yeah, I lose 6 HP. In Aggie, well, yeah, that's a fire type spell. And it is weak to it, okay. So what is it if I press the triangle button for rush there, like it said? I'm not sure. Wait a second. I think they may be randomly generated dungeons. I mean, it is supposed to be, it's what they call a dungeon crawler after all. Yo, what's up? Nothing. What's wrong? Request healing? There you go. There should be a staircase nearby. Do you see it? The staircase is the only way to proceed to the next floor. I can't allow you to go any higher today, but please remember about it next time. There's another shadow ahead of you. You'll be at a disadvantage if the enemy gets the first hit in, so try to surprise your opponents and strike first. If you are able to strike the enemy before you are spotted, then you will gain the initiative. On the other hand, if the enemy hits you first, the opposite will occur. With the thing that appeared in the foreground like that, I kind of got distracted because I couldn't see where I was going. Now's a good time for me to explain about attack properties which are important to consider during battle. Yeah, keep telling me, I guess. Nearly every type of attack is associated with a particular property. Swords can be used to do slash attacks, while bows are used to do pierce attacks. Skills, on the other hand, have a different properties. Bufu, for instance, indicates an ice attack, yeah, and Zan is wind, Agi is electricity, and electric, can't quite remember what it is now, off the top of my head. Well, these seem to be weak to fire, which is convenient for me. It's only greater damage. There's no press turn system like in Shin Megami Tensei in this one. With my power, I can analyze an enemy to determine its weaknesses and strength that falls under tactics. First time an enemy is analyzed, you may have to wait a while for the results, but from then on, whenever you analyze that particular enemy, you receive the results right away. While you are selecting your target, if a question mark appears above the enemy, then that particular enemy has not been previously analyzed. You can select Analyze from the Tactics menu or press the L1 button to issue this request. Yeah. I already know it's fire, but let's go ahead and do it anyway. Rush, that's what, auto attack? Cowardly Maya, weak against fire and nothing else, by the looks of it. But it does not resist anything, which is good. Or absorb. What was that? An experience. Contains medicine ×1. There seems to be a shadow just around the corner. Approach carefully to avoid being spotted. The map will prove to be quite useful as you explore, so use it often. I got the advantage this time.
先ほどの戦闘で敵の弱点を突くことができたか。弱点を突くことは実はさらなる攻撃のチャンスを得るきっかけにもなる。そのあたりの関係について。
Well, tell me, but I think I've got it figured out.
弱点を突くか攻撃をクリーンヒットさせると相手の体勢を崩すことができる。
Yeah, it's similar to the press turn system, but because it's not strictly turn-based, I guess in this case, it doesn't manifest itself in quite the same way.
体勢を崩してしまえば、その隙に乗じてこちらがさらに行動することが可能だ。これがワンモアだ。これを利用すれば追い打ちをかけたり、続けて他の敵を攻撃したり
But
す
it
ること
is
が
a
でき
press
る。
turn system then, if it gives you an extra action.
また敵が体勢を崩している間に別の敵の体勢を崩せば、つまり次々と敵の体勢を崩していけば、その間はずっと連続して行動できるわけだ。これは戦いを有利に進める上で、ただしすでに体勢を崩している相手を重ねて崩させる。
Yeah, if you want to gain one more extra turn again after that, you have to do it on a different enemy. Yeah, okay, got it.
すでに隙だらけの相手からさらに好機を引き出すのは無理。体勢を崩させるには弱点を作る。アナライズを有効に活用してくれ。それで仲間も敵の弱点理解できたか。では戦いに戻る。
Yeah, that's not too foreign so far. It's not that far off from what they did in Shin Megami Tensei, I guess. This consumes SP though.
弱点をヒット。もう一丁。弱点をヒット。
And I can keep chaining with the one mores because they're all down.
敵の体勢が崩れた。まだいけるぞ。
今だ。やっちまおうぜ。ほら。
Well, there we go.
ご苦労だった。次も。
Shuffle time. What's that? Mysterious cards have appeared in your mind. You wonder if this was what Igor was talking about. After battle, you will occasionally have the opportunity to select a card from the ones shuffled before your eyes. If you pick a card with a persona on it, then you will receive that persona. It's Pixie! I want Pixie! There are other cards, each of which has a unique effect or reward. Keep an eye on the card you want and try to pick it. Yeah. You have chosen the card with the persona Pixie! You have welcomed Pixie into your heart. Level up. Your hit points and spirit points have increased. You are now able to create personas up to level 3.
よし、レベルアップ。
I detect a shadow up ahead. How are you feeling? If you or another party member is in bad shape, then use healing items prior to engaging the enemy. If you don't have anything on hand, then ask Takeba to heal you. You should make a habit of checking your status before entering into a battle. If you or another party member has a persona with healing skills, be sure to take advantage of it. While I have Pixie now, she should have heal. Dia, that's a healing spell. I can't use it right from there? Or does it have to be equipped? Skill, perhaps. Ah, no, never mind. It doesn't require you to have it equipped. Do they have to be equipped to gain experience, though? Actually, do they gain experience if you don't use them? But I guess I've been using Agi, so I have been using it. I'll equip F.E.S. And we'll see if Pixie, she needs 81 for the next level up. We'll see if she's gained anything at the end of the battle.
敵を全て倒せばこちらの勝利だが、個別に叩くより それは敵に総攻撃を仕掛けることだ。
Explain to me, but I think this is what I've been using, the all-out attack.
目の前の全ての敵の体勢を崩せば、その瞬間敵全体に隙が生じる。それに乗じて味方全員で一斉攻撃をかけるんだ。当然敵はこれを避けられない。最も確実
Well,
な
that's
攻
how I
撃手
took
段
them out before,
総攻
so...
撃を行うかどうかはその時々で君が判断してくれ。それと当然のことだ。戦術に取り入れたければ最低でも2人以上
Yeah,
で
yeah, yeah.
総攻撃については理解できたか。ここまでで基本的な説明は終わりだが、奥に踏み入るほどシャドウは手強くなる。
Yeah, yeah,
た
yeah,
だし
yeah, yeah.
敵によっては離脱できない場合もある。例えば今
Yeah,
回の
okay.
弱点をついたぞ。もう一丁。敵の体勢が崩れた。まだいけるぞ。弱点をついたぞ。ナイス。
Okay.
弱点に命中。敵が体勢を崩した。総攻撃チャンス。
Yay!
ご苦労だった。次も頼むぞ。
Shuffle time. Do I want another pixie? Well, what happens if you have more than one? Ah, okay. You already have it, so it vanishes. Okay, got it. But it seemed to be a different color, because I guess if you're trying to collect them all, it's a good thing if it tells you that you already have it. Okay, so I gained 20 experience points. Does Pixie gain experience without being part of the team? She didn't. But he did. So it's only those that are already equipped then, I guess, who gain experience. I'm low on skill points now, though. That's odd. Usually there are more shadows on the prowl. Well, at least you gained some experience in battle. Let's go back to the dorm for today. There should be an access point somewhere on that floor. You can use it to return to the entrance. Since there aren't any enemies to worry about, why don't you split up and search individually? Just tell the other party members what you'd like them to do. Press the square button to issue orders to your allies. Use this command to instruct your party members to spread out and look for stairs, access points, and items. However, if they are not very strong, they can easily fall prey to the enemy. Be sure to keep an eye on their HP.
全員3回個別行動を取れ。
And they're mapping out the floor. Okay. Yukari has found an access point. What do you want to do? He found an item, I think, the dude.
良さげなもん拾ったぜ。
I think he picked something. There was a little star on the map. Well, I mapped the entire floor now. So let's go back, I suppose. Can you have a look at the larger looking map, perhaps? No, I didn't mean to. Hold on. Come back.
全員集合。固まって行動して。
Calendar, quest, fusion spells. Discovered fusion spell combinations. Unknown, unknown, unknown. Dictionary. I don't have vibrations on this controller. No need for it. Okay. Good, you found the access point. Please return to the entrance. Alright. Here you go, bro. Obtained medicine ×1. Ah, yeah, that's the item I picked up earlier then. So that's what that machine was for.
よし、全員戻ったな。どうだった？
No problem.
そうか、自信を持てたならそれが一番の収穫だ。
自分の力っての初めて実感したぜ。マジぶっ飛び。でもなんでだ。なんか妙に体がしんどいんすけど。
単なるはしゃぎすぎじゃないの？
んなこと言ってユカリッチだってもろバテ気味じゃんか。
バテるってか、なんか息苦しいよな。
それは影時間のせいだ。平時よりずっと早く体力を消耗するからな。心配ない、時期慣れる。しかし想像してたよりもいけそうじゃないか。秋彦もうかうかしてられないな。
抜かせ。
What level are you, huh? A mysterious voice rings in your head. Thou art I and I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou chooses to create a persona of the full arcana. How do you create a persona? The CES social link has reached level 2. Your power to create personas of the full arcana has grown. From now on, you'll select your party here before you enter Tartarus. I'll explain the details some other time. Très bien. You did well today. Now let's head back to the dorm. What if I don't want to? What if I want to keep grinding? Is that an option? Because I'd like to see about grinding off stream, because if what I've been reading is any indication, this game takes 80 hours just to go through the main story without even completing everything. So that's gonna take a long while to stream if I can't at least try to do things off stream to sort of speed up the process of getting through the story. That's enough for today. You have plenty of fighting ahead of you. Let's return to the dorm. Okay, maybe some other time I will be allowed to spend more time exploring inside then. Dude, I can't take it anymore. I'm starving. I'm feeling tired. Let's go back. But I wanted more fight. The dark hour will soon be over. It will be the next day when you stop exploring and return to the dorm. Would you like to return to the dorm? It's not leaving me any choice, so you decided to stop exploring and return to the dorm. Hey, you're Rudy, right? Yeah, why? Who are you? Man, I knew it. I heard from Junpei that you're pretty close with Yukari-san. What's up with that? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm looking for someone with a little more experience anyway. By the way, I'm Kenji Tomochika. There's a morning assembly, so we better hurry.
なんつっても霧城だもんな。オーラ出てるっつうか近寄りがたいっつうか。しかも霧城グループってこの学校の母体なんだろ。
まあね、あんま日頃は考えないけどね。
生徒会長という大役を拝命するにあたり、私の初心をお話ししておきます。学園がより良くあるために一 一人一人の積極性は確かに大事です。しかし、全員が一つの思いを1年間ずっと切らさず置くのは簡単ではないでしょう。
If this was me in high school, I'd be dozing off listening to her talk.
大事なのは、それが途絶えても確実に回る仕組みをいかに作っておくかです。そのために各自の中の明日への思いを確認し、今この青春の時をどう過ごすのか、現実から逃げることなくいかにして未来を直視するのか、全てはそれにかかっています。私一人の視野では見えないものもたくさんあるでしょう。充実した学園生活を共にするため、皆さんの知恵と力を貸してください。よろしくお願いします。
お前意味分かった？
Not a clue. I wasn't listening. Yeah, I'll be the dude. I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
そうか。
Ow, you fucking fascist!
フリーダムだな、お前。
Get out of Malibu, Lebowski! Get out of Malibu, deadbeat! Alright, today we'll be going over Meiji era literature. Open your textbooks to page 12. You know what? I'm tired of these textbooks. I just went over this novel in the last class. We've got a great poem we can cover instead. Close your textbooks, everyone, and listen. Isolated clouds suspended over the tall, snowy peak. Okay, I better pay attention to this because I might get points for listening. Isolated clouds suspended over the tall, snowy mountain peak. What's that, a haiku? You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes. No, stay awake. Alright, Kenji, you'd better not be sleeping back there. You should be ashamed of yourself taking a nap while I pour my heart into reading this poem. For that, you get another essay along with your regular assignment tonight. I'll expect a slice of cake when you turn it in, too. And don't cheap out with the store-bought stuff like last time. Your academics has increased. Okay, so the teacher wants you to buy cake for her. In addition to everything else, class has ended for today. As of today, you'll be able to use your time after school as you wish. If you have established social links, you may wish to spend time with those individuals. Also, there are many places you can go to in the area to raise your charm, courage, and academics. Be sure to look around in town as well as in the school. I hear that starting on the 23rd, some athletic teams will be recruiting new members. Just a track team, kendo team, and swim team though. The others are full. If you're interested in joining, why don't you go check it out? Go down the stairs to the right and eventually you'll find it. Dude, another gorgeous day. I should go for a jog before practice. Hey, new guy. What do you think of the girls here compared to your old school? They're better here. They're about the same. My old school was better. Yeah, they're better here. I knew it. Our school has tons of hot chicks. Hey, new guy. What do you think of the girls here? Okay, well... I guess they were both saying the same thing. Do you tend to get lost in school? Yes. Where are you headed? The athletic department, art club, music club, etc. The student council room, difficulty office. The student council room. It's located right across the hall from this room. Okay. And this dude? Dude, Mitsuru-senpai's speech this morning was crazy. I heard no one was even close to her in the election. Considering her background, I don't know why they bothered. Let's face it, we're all just plain ordinary compared to her, man. Door's locked. There's a note that says meetings Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Classroom 2F, well that's mine. The emergency exit is locked. When you were absent, there was an election for student council president. Mitsuru-senpai's speech was so cool, I voted for her. Everyone else looks so small compared to Mitsuru-senpai. Mitsuru-senpai. She said she's going to quit being a high schooler. Well, it's your life, not mine. School's barely started and there's already been a student who quit. She only had 2 years left. What will she do if she doesn't even graduate from high school? Women's room. Men's room. You relieved yourself. Your condition has become great. My parents always nag me to like study for exams and stuff. They're so annoying. Just became a junior. I'm supposed to be having fun. They just came into some money, so they're getting all strict about my future and junk. What do you want? I'm using my cell now. Talk to me later, okay? Janitor's room. It's the janitor's room. Yeah, but you can't go in there. Art room. There are lots of classrooms here, but you knew that. Laboratory. Door's locked. Seems to be the room where the art club meets. There's a note that says sorry, but the art club is no longer accepting new members. Okay, well, this should be the same. Music room. No longer accepting new members. Home economics room. It appears to be a mixture of Japanese and some other language. In order for you to understand it, you need to improve your academics. You must be at least average. I'm not even average. It seems to be the dark room for the photography club. There's a note that says sorry, no, not accepting any new members. Okay. Ah, that's the main lobby. Okay, now let me go back. Rooftop. No one's here. Oh, I guess this is a good spot to get a good look at your character. Yeah, it's what's over that way that I wanted to have a look at. Hi there, welcome. Buy. Cutlet sandwich. Filling sandwich. Perfect for lunch. Fancy leather sheath. May make a girl happy. Book cover. I'm not rich enough. Talk. You seem interested in what we've got on sale. You must be a new student. I don't have enough bread for everyone, so if you want some, come early. I don't have any customers once school's out, so I can't sell that much. Yeah, but I'm back in the main lobby that I wasn't before, yeah, so it's all the same, I guess, in the end. It wouldn't be wise to enter without a good reason. There's a saying, he who hunts two hares at once will catch neither. That means a student like you is always trying to do two things at once will. The teacher continues to scold the student. Sounds like he knows what he's saying, doesn't he? Well, listen to this. Last year, he was dating two women at the same time, but the thing is, they worked together. And when they found out, they both dumped him. Nurse's office. The nurse is a dude. So boring. How can I help you? However, keep in mind that you are interrupting my scholarly pursuits. You seem healthy enough, my eyes cannot be deceived. Now get back to class. It seems he will only see you if you are sick or tired. came here because I'm not feeling too good. I just wanted some cough drops, but he gave me this weird-looking medicine. I wasn't in the mood to gather my courage, so I declined. And he busted out another weird medicine that I'd never seen before. The emergency exit is locked. Library? The door is locked right now. There was this outdoor hallway that I encountered earlier. Where was it again? By the stairs there, I think. Yeah, this door here. That tree seems special for some reason. I wonder why it's there. Does it commemorate something? Small trees growing here. You wonder what kind of tree it is. Okay. Those are the toughest bushes you've ever seen. Can't go through. First floor hallway. The swim team seems to be using the pool. Would you like to observe? Does that mean I would be picking a club if I do? Practice field. This door, yeah, the track team. Well, can I observe all of them before I take my pick? Gekkokan High School indoor swimming pool. The swim team is training. Let's check out the kendo team. Gekkokan High School Gymnasium. You watch the kendo team practice. Can you improve some of your traits by picking a club? Can you pick a club actually? Because they let you check them out, but Gekkokan High School practice field, the track team is training. Okay. Persona 3, which club should I join? Does it matter which gym club I join? Do they increase certain stats? No, it doesn't, and no, they don't. It starts the Chariot S-Link and allows you to get the Strength S-Link later though. The characters you meet in all of the clubs are the same. Sports team will automatically set you up for the social link with Kaz, Chariot, and send you towards Yuko, Strength, and raising Yuko's enough sets you up for Mutatsu Tower, and later in the year you'll be handed Momoru's Star. All sports team are the same, they don't raise stats. The 4 culture clubs, no matter which you join, it will set you up to do Keisuke's Fortune as well as Fuka's Priestess. Again, clubs in this game don't raise stats, so no, it doesn't matter. However, in my personal opinion, track is the more canon sport event, and I personally see art as a bit more canon, but that's mostly opinion, it doesn't matter. Surely Kendo is the canon, the mention of the special training and it being sword fighting and whatnot, but then Kaz is dressed like more of a runner. You could argue that it makes more sense to take Kendo team to train in fighting shadows with sticks, but then the actual S-Link stories themselves point towards Tracks team. Ultimately, it makes little difference, although Swing team doesn't feel related to anything else. Maybe it lets you see your MC in a swimsuit. I don't know. Okay. What is a dude? I don't care to see him in a swimsuit. So can I leave school? I think I spoke to everyone already. You can even see inside the bathrooms to some extent. Should I leave?
来たわよ、真田先輩。え、本当だ。
お前真田さんのことよく知らないだろ。いいよなあれ。ま、俺も仲間に誘われるまでほとんど話したことなかったけどな。前線無敗のボクシング部主将。確か普通ボクシングってこんなキャーキャー騒がれる
Yeah,
のか
I hate his guts already.
漫画でも見れないぜあんなの。今からどっか遊びに行くんかな。
先輩。
Wait for us!
おいお前たち、これから暇か。
え、あ、もちろん暇っす。
なら今からポロニアンモールまで2人で来てくれ。場所は知ってるな。そこの交番で会おう。いいな。
え、交番？真田さんのお友達と遊びに行くとかじゃないんですか？
友達？いや、名前も知らない。正直うるさくてかなわん。とにかく俺は先に行くからな。必ず来いよ。
ちょっと先輩、少しは相手してくださいよ。でもそういう冷たい感じ、すっごいいいと思います。私。
名前も知らないって一人もか？ありえねえだろ普通。ま、とにかく行こうぜ。
Akiko asks you to meet him at the Paolonia Mall police station. You decide to head over there. It's not like I have much choice by the sound of it. Well, it still lets me go there manually if I choose to. I'm waiting for my boyfriend. We're going to Hagakure. Good for you. You know how every school has at least one mystery that no one can solve? Obviously, that school has its share. Like the sculpture in the art room that moves by itself, it sounded cooler in my mind. I have the strange feeling that someone's watching me. What, that girl? Who, that girl? Female students continues to sigh. Town map. Hello, young man. Say, have you heard anything about this business of ordinary, healthy people changing overnight? Yeah, I know about it. Well, obviously, it's all over TV. Oh my, how did I forget to buy shampoo? No rush, just wait for the sale. Housewife with braids. Isn't Saturday the sale day at Aohige Pharmacy? Are you here for the arcade? If you want to know about the games here, I can tell you all about them. Sure. Today you can play either Horror House or Mole Whackers. Horror House is pretty scary. If you last more than a few minutes in there, your courage goes up. Mole Whackers tests your twitch reflexes, so it increases your speed. That about covers it. Is that a small temporary boost, or is that a permanent boost to your stats? Alright, but after the police station, okay? Ah, okay. Police station, I guess. This seems to be the police station. Enter.
じゃあ黒沢さん、これいただいていきます。あとさっきの
Permanent boost to stats. Thank you, Holy Lux. Thank you. And hello, by the way. These are the guys I was talking about earlier.
待ってたぞ。紹介しとこう。この人は黒沢巡査。俺たち
Also has games to increase charm and intelligence. Ah, okay.
それと、これはいくつきさんからだ。
え、マジいいんすか？
You and Jinpei each received 5,000 yen.
手ぶらじゃ戦えないからな。ここで準備しろ。黒沢さんは仕事のコネで、俺たちの装備
You go to the police to buy weapons?
もっとも、ただにはしてくれないけどな。
当たり前だ。世の中にただのものなどない。
分かってますよ。じゃあ俺はこれで。
君たちのことは聞いてる。俺の仕事は町の治安を守ることだ。たとえそれがどんな事情
So
で
I
あ
sell
っても
kids weapons.
力などなくても俺にはこの町の異変はわかる。俺は俺が正しいと信じることをする。
I don't have that much, but you should be able to find what you need. Armor and weapons. Shido blade. Short sword designed for thrusting plus unknown effects. Well, short bow, that's for the girl. A two-handed sword. Okay, Junpei. Okay, so I use those the weapons with that icon. So Gladius is for me. This is for Junpei, and this is for Yukari, I guess. Well, I can't buy everything, but for now anyway. Would you like to equip the weapon you just purchased? Yeah. You have equipped the item. And what should I buy? Armor? Yukari's bow is so terrible. Well, it's her early game, I guess. Rash guard. A highly elastic shirt. Shirts are for the Junpei, aren't they? One stat increase with 88% chance of missing. That's not a good upgrade. Okay, plain shirt, yeah, knit cardigan, dress shirt for Junpei. Plus unknown effect, great for field combat. Plain shirt, camo shirt. Okay. Shirts are for everyone, but some can be gender specific. I think everyone can wear the camo shirt. Well, that's it. Don't have any more money at the moment. We'll have to grind. Only 5,000 yen. Gonna take off since I'm in a bad mood now. Later. Junpei has left. Yeah, since this is my first time in here, yeah, let me check the arcade games there. Game Panic. Various arcade games are inside. Here you can spend time in shops such as these. Depending on where you go, you may be able to raise your charm, courage, or academics. If these stats are high enough, then you may even be able to make new acquaintances. You stay here until it gets dark. You only get to choose one. The store sells a variety of musics. Pharmacy. Welcome. Super cat food. Hoity-toity cat food for fine felines. I'm not rich enough to afford much though. The competition between different pharmacies is heating up. I've got to make my store more unique or I'll be sunk. I'm starting by making Saturday a regular sale day. Come out this weekend and support my store. What if it's indeed cheaper on Saturdays? It's an antique store, however it seems to be closed. They rotate out every so often, yeah. Usually you only have a choice between 2 or 3 random games a night. Karaoke. There is a mysterious door. Ah, I can go see the long-nosed guy. Igor, yeah. Ah, there you are. Welcome to the Velvet Room. Well, I suppose it's time for me to explain what I really do here. It is my job to create new personas. Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows. But in order to do so, I must fuse your persona cards together. In other words, I shall merge them into a single persona. The number of personas you have buried within you is approximately 170. We've never seen a visitor with this many possibilities before. If you establish social links, you may be able to create even stronger personas too. Hehehe, this should prove very interesting. So as you accumulate cards, please bring them to me. How may I help you? Well, I only have 2 at the moment, but what's that? Normal spread? Triangle spread? Talk? Chagall Cafe can either give a boost for charm or for charm and intelligence if you work there. There's a karaoke place for charm increase. Be Blue, I think it's called, restores tired status and can increase charm when you work there. Well, I guess I need 3 for a triangle spread, no? Okay, that gives me Apsaras. Okay, she will inherit Dia, I guess, from Pixie. That's all she gets, though? Or is it, no, she already has Dia, I guess, which Pixie has, and Dia will get a... improved from the fusion? How does that work? You have yet to establish a social link that corresponds to this persona. Ah, okay. I don't know. I'm new to the whole thing. Is there a way to save, maybe, before I try? Well, let me ask the guy. He will explain to me, right? My role is to create new personas. By fusing your existing personas together, I allow a new one to emerge. When a new persona is created, it tends to be of a higher level than the ones that were fused. However, personas that are fused are lost forever. Since the process requires multiple personas, you will be left with fewer than you had before. Which powers will you forsake in order to gain new ones? It is up to you to decide. Persona is the power of your soul, which thrives on the bonds you have with others. Thus, it is only natural that social links affect the strength of your personas. I would wait before fusing. You can find that persona in a dungeon soon. If you have established a social link of the same arcana as the persona you wish to create, then that persona will receive power from the social link and level up. The amount of power it will receive depends on the level of the social link. In some cases, your persona may even surpass your own level. Chuckle. Do you understand now how important social links are to persona users? Well, not yet, no, but skin inheritance, yeah, that's something I'm interested in. A persona created through fusion may inherit the skills possessed by its precursors. Ah, okay. But it doesn't necessarily do. So it's different from Shin Megami Tensei then. In other words, it's possible to give a persona skills that it could never learn on its own. You should keep this in mind when you are trying to create a powerful persona. The mechanism of skill inheritance is not completely understood, but there are 3 key points I'd like to share with you. First, the skills to be inherited change every time you select a persona for fusion. Second, the chance of a skill being inherited depends on what the expected persona is. I can give you more details on this some other time. It sounds more random. Lastly, the more skills the original personas possess, the more skills the resulting persona will inherit. Yeah, so you don't get to pick them manually, I guess. And that's a shame. Inheritance rules. For each persona, there are skills that can be inherited and those that cannot. It is primarily determined by the persona's characteristics. Here are some general rules. Personas proficient at physical attacks are unlikely to inherit magic attacks. Well, you wouldn't want them to anyway, because they're probably better at they have better physical attack stats than they do magic anyway. You think I can pick them? Well, I'm familiar with Shin Megami Tensei, just not with with how the Persona games do it. It's been a while since I've played, but I think they restrict what you can pick. Maybe. Regarding magic attacks, let us first discuss fire, ice, electricity, and wind. Persona with an affinity for one of these 4 elements cannot inherit skills of the other 3 types. Because I was looking forward to making personas that maybe would be proficient in many different elements to give them type coverage so that they can be more efficient at fighting different types of enemies, like I do in Shin Megami Tensei, for example, but here I can't, it seems like. Likewise, personas with an affinity for light will never inherit dark skills and vice versa. Yeah, makes sense. Meanwhile, personas proficient at healing cannot inherit any physical attacks. As you'd expect, personas good at physical attacks tend to be bad at magic. And very few personas can wield magic of multiple elements. You can't fuse that, but if you get skill cards, you can. Even more rare are personas who can inherit any skill, although they do exist. You will learn more by and by as you experiment with fusion. Fusion accidents? Oh no. This is the thing that still exists. I regret to inform you of this, but our powers are not perfect. Although rare, there are times when the cards are placed incorrectly, causing an accident. The resulting persona will most likely be different than what we anticipated. Please pardon us if this does occur. Yeah, well, I think I know what I needed to know for now. I mean, I'll help you. For now, I'd like to leave. Hey, the karaoke is upstairs. Slapped so many skill cards on my Lilith at one point, to the point where she had every elemental and debuff skill. There's no limit to how many they can learn in their moveset. They're the number of slots. Mandragora. Karaoke solo, 800 yen. Don't be shy, belt it out. Will you stay here until it gets dark? No. Not now, anyway. Usually 8 slots? Aye, okay. Welcome. Okay, this is where you buy accessories. Our accessories are great. People who use them say they feel more powerful and lighter on their feet. Chagall Cafe. It's too crowded right now. You made Lilith the coming of death. Playing Shin Megami Tensei 4, I spent like, I don't know, 150 hours, I think, to make a really powerful party. Where most of them anyway had all the different types of things that you could expect them to have. And what's good in there too is that if you fuse 2 demons that have the same skill, that skill powers up, so it becomes, say, Agilao +1, +2, +3, +4, etc. That was very addictive, I thought, that system. I never completed the full compendium, though. I didn't have the patience for that. Game panic. Various arcade games are inside. Will you stay here until it gets dark? I don't know. Yeah. Right now, the games available to play are Our House, Mo Whackers. It's expensive. I don't have the funds. The karaoke. It's possible that I can't afford anything. Well, 800 yen, yeah, I could afford that, I guess. You sang for hours and hours. Your courage has increased. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the dorm. Okay. Evening. Perfect timing. I'd like to speak to you for a moment. Regarding our exploration of Tartarus, Akihiko is still on the mend, so for now I'd like you to lead the team. You never know when a powerful enemy might appear, like the one you faced the other day. It's best to be prepared or else you may find yourself in a difficult situation, so whenever you'd like to explore Tartarus, just let me know and I'll gather everyone there. Also, since I'm sure there are other things you will need to take care of, you may go out at night if you need to. Well, that's it. Keep up the good work. You are now able to go out at night. I'm eager to go back to the Tartarus. If anything, you did very well for your first night in Tartarus. Tell me, what did you think about it? It was eerie. It was a piece of cake. Why, that's absolutely remarkable. Would you like to apply to become the next chairman? Yes, how can I help you? Check everyone's status, go to Tartarus tonight, talk for now. Those who are unable to experience the Dark Hour are transmogrified during that time. They appear as coffins. Shadows are quite enigmatic. They only attack those who have not been transmogrified. Shadows feed on the minds of their victims, leaving them unable to speak. We call this apathy syndrome, and those who suffer from this incapacitating affliction are known as the Lost. Officer Kurosawa doesn't have the potential to enter the Dark Hour. He's just an ordinary policeman, but he knows about us and helps us when he can. Help us out when he can. Okay, why does he help us? To be honest, I don't really know, but he's a police officer, so he's dedicated his life to helping people. Plus, he's a pretty cool guy. Does everyone go there? You bet. The police station is the only place we can buy equipment. It's more weird than anything else that you can, if anything. Anything else I should know? I haven't played any of the main series SMT, but that system sounds fun. It doesn't exist in Persona. You go from Agi to Agilao to Agidyne to Ragnarok. There's also group hit spells, Maragi. Yeah, that's from SMT as well. Yeah. Dia, Media, and that sort of thing, yeah. But they don't do a +1 or +2. Okay, stream is dropping frames at the moment. Okay, it's back to normal. You won't be able to buy equipment during those times. Yeah, you can basically give anything to anyone, at least in SMT4, which is the only one that I played extensively. I started SMT3 on Switch when the quote-unquote remaster came out, but I'm not done with it yet. I kind of dropped out of it, and now I'm finding it hard to get back into it. It's not as good, but it's interesting too. But basically, you can take any demon and have it learn anything you want. Basically, there's no limitations. The type of demon only dictates what its weaknesses are or strong suits, and its stats, usually. Some are better than others at magic, some are better than others at physical attacks, or they're just more bulky. You have your tank types and that sort of thing. Like if you have one in your party, for example, that absorbs a certain element, and the enemy targets your entire party with a multi-target spell that's of that element, that one demon will absorb it for the entire party, so your entire party can be immune. And then you have the press turn system, like in the Persona games. Like if you target an enemy with its own weak point, then you gain extra turns. That's from the SMT series to begin with, I guess. Okay, where's Yukari? Ah, there she is. I get pretty tired after we get to go to Tartarus. I feel like I spent all day hiking up Mount Fuji. What about you, Duty-kun? Duty-kun. Feel fine. Really? You don't look like you have that much endurance. Kapuramen. Hey, you know that thing we used to summon our personas? The evoker? What, the gun? Well, I was thinking, why does it have to look like a gun? I mean, you gotta be a little nutty to point a gun at your head and pull the trigger, you know? The evoker. Well, let's go to the Tartarus, but I'll save before we go, I guess. You'd probably enjoy Persona 2 a bit more for that then. Everyone can have different personas and you can give them skills and fusion attacks. Well, I started playing this one because I heard that it was pretty popular. And someone who watches the channel told me, play Persona 3. a while back. And I was planning on getting into the Persona games eventually anyway. I've got 3, 4, and 5 installed on my PS3 here, so... Officer Kurosawa doesn't have to... Yeah, no, that's not him I have to talk to. We'll meet at Tartarus around midnight. Don't be late. I'll let the others know. This one is really good. It also marked the beginning of the more modern Persona. As we explore Tartarus, this will be our temporary base of operation. I'm counting on you. Talk to your allies to check their status or change their equipment. Well, for now, I don't have any new equipments to buy for anyone, so... Yeah, I know I just saved, but let's do it here again anyway. Let's get going. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. By the way, I found out something else about Tartarus. A few floors up, there's a barricade preventing you from going any higher. The tower seems to have a number of those interspersed amongst its floors. I know I told you that the layout changes each day, but these barriers seem to be in fixed locations. Therefore, I'd like you to try and reach the first barricade. I'm counting on you. Yeah, no problem. We'll try. Give me a moment and I'll check to see what's beyond this floor. In terms of being cohesive, P3 is the best. P2 for story is my favorite, though could fall off the plot every so often. Persona 1 is the one we don't talk about. Insane encounter rates for a little experience with repetitive music. Well, I guess it had to start somewhere. The early SMT games, from what little I played of them, were very much like that too. Like first-person dungeons and really hard to get into. I found the first two. It was tough for me. I decided that it was not for me. I think that both franchises perhaps started to modernize with their third entry and became more accessible, I think, overall. I detect a great source of power above you. It's still relatively far away, but keep your guard up nonetheless. Okay, there's a demon. Well, I say demon. I come from SMT, so I call them demons. But no, yeah, they're not demons in this case, I guess. Player advantage. These are new types. They wanted to try something new for P3. It was supposed to be the end of the series, funnily enough, but it did so well that we got P4 and P5, yeah. It's usually like that. When something doesn't go too good, they try to spice things up a bit, and then it turns out that this is what the series needed to become popular. Maturing Tiara. Weak to ice, and what is it? Wind? Okay, Bufu and Zan then. And it's strong against fire, so yeah, don't go using that against him, I guess. But it might get defeated before I can analyze it anyway. P2 and P1 didn't have the day-to-day system that P3 and onwards had. I guess they hit the jackpot with P3. Okay, weak to, well, pretty much everything except fire for elements. For the main elements, shall we say. By the way, does it tell you when they're done learning new skills? Well, I guess Tarunda is the next one at level 6, but it's still level 2, so I guess I'm still pretty far off from that happening. Dakuna. Okay, so it does tell you how many are left, I guess. So she still has 3 to learn. So that's like SMT. You can see in advance how many they still have left, I guess. Or maybe as long as there are question marks, then it means that they're not done learning everything that they could. Because I imagine I would want, like in SMT, to wait till they're done learning everything that they can before I fuse them to ensure that the resulting persona will inherit as much as it can anyway. You love the battle theme. Yeah, the music in general is pretty good. Didn't press the button fast enough. Enemy advantage.
敵襲だ。敵数になんとか立て直せ。
Well, I don't have any persona at the moment that has the element needed to hit these guys' weaknesses, so... Shuffle time. Yeah, but it's Pixie again. I already have a Pixie. I guess I have to aim for the other one then. Minor Arcana card, coin, rank 1. The coin card has brought you good fortune, obtained 780 yen. Ah, hold on. These... Merciless Maya. I know it's the other one in the back. Yeah, that's weak to fire. You get money, weapons. Oh, for that fight only increase experience. Shame you can't control these other dudes though. Kinda wish I had control over what they do. Take 206 yen. Enemy's present. Well, I already analyzed them before, so I guess, yeah, I can see them again. Weak. P3 is weird in that aspect. In remastered versions, Portable, I think he had complete control over their actions and could choose between male, female for the protagonist. That's what I've been reading, yeah. That Portable has that advantage. But apparently, well, from what I've been reading, if you're playing it for the first time, it's kind of recommended to play this version instead because it's better for, well, enjoying the story your first time. What, because the game looks better or something like that? I'm not sure. Well, at least in that case, it did what it was supposed to do. Well, you can give them general orders like heal or that sort of thing. I guess you do have some control over them, just not a lot. You really don't get a lot of experience, though. This is the premium experience, though. Portable replaces cutscenes or removes them in favor of appearing as a visual novel. Plus, you haven't lived until Yukari fails to heal you and kills the entire party. Ah, okay. But I'm not looking forward to that happening to me, but... Practice bow. Huh. Level up, okay. Hit points and spirit points have increased. Now able to create personas up to level 4. Something inside of you has changed. F.E.S has leveled up. Your strength is increased by 2. Your luck is increased by 1. I should ask her to heal me outside of battle. No, it's you talk to her. There you go. Okay, this is to get back out. There were stairs leading up. Yeah, you can't have a larger view of the map, can you? No, it's not the triggers. Select, no. Start, no. The circle button controls the camera. Well, so many buttons to assigned to the camera. Yeah, triangle opens up the menu, and I guess the square button is to do this. Well, okay. Can't take a better look at the map. Experience is slow at the start, but if you want, you can get more experience by kicking everyone out of the party. They wouldn't get experience, but you would go from 3 to 20-ish. Ah, okay. Ah, he missed. Two left. I wonder if it is like in SMT though, where the enemy can also gain extra turns on you by targeting your weakness. I have not seen it happen yet, I think. Or if you miss a turn, it penalizes your entire party greatly. I'm not sure. This one? Yeah, okay. So do they respawn and can you keep grinding on the same level, or once it is rid of persona? Ah, no, okay, some of them respawn. Okay, that's good. Just wanted to know. I know in later entries they do. Not sure about P3. Ah! This one seems important. Ah! Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where did it go? Ah, no, it was a golden enemy. I bet it gives you more good stuff. And I let it go. This whole place is like a maze. Even the access points seem to be randomly distributed. If you feel like you're in danger, don't hesitate to return. Thebel, 3rd floor. Don't stay on the same level for too long. The game likes to troll you if you stay on a level for too long. Ah, okay. Well, at least to explore it to complete the map in full.
敵一体を捕捉。よし、見事な。
Shuffle time. The cup shines with a magical light. The party's HP has been restored. Okay. One experience.
先制のチャンスだ。敵2体。
Mitsuru will always hint if you've stayed for too long, but if you do, book it to the stairs. Ah, okay.
干渉だな。
Yeah, but it noticed me before.
敵2体を捕捉。クリーンヒット。敵が体勢を崩したと。
あと1体だよ。
今だ。やっちまおうぜ。ほらほらほらほらほらほら。
よし、見事だ。ち
ょっと待って。
She's starting to get tired.
まずいな。竹場が少し疲れ気味だな。
Ah, Apsaras. There it is. There she is. Ah, no! That was not the right one. I lost track of it. Ah, bummer.
よし、レベルアップ。
てれってって順平はレベルアップ。
Okay, she's fatigued, they said. What does that mean for me? I'm getting tired. Tired. Aww. She's more likely to miss hits. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, let's not waste too much time exploring then. Ah. You go back down to the first level, then she'll automatically leave the party. Ah, okay.
敵数になんとか立て直せ。
ほらすだぜ。
するといいんだから。
まずい、竹場が危ない。
Come on, man.
つけるかよ普通。
竹場がだいぶ消耗している。注意してくれ。君はまだまだ強くなりそうだな。
He's tired too.
俺ガス欠っす。
イオリも疲れてきたな。引き際じゃない。
Well, I guess I don't have to. Wait, why is there a death symbol on one of the cards? Because it's gonna have a bad effect? What is that? I don't know. I didn't want to pick one that has a skull and bones on it. Well, I guess I don't have to fulfill my objective now. I can leave, I guess. That sends a level 90 enemy after you? No, that's not for real, is it? Friendly guy called the Reaper. They even seem to have a hard time keeping up with me as I run. Wasn't there an emergency exit here? Yeah. Let's heal, by the way. Yeah, we'll try to reach that barrier thing some other time, I guess. Sorry, I can't take any more. I'm going back to the dorm. Also, the same guy who goes after you if you stay on the floor for too long. And yeah, there should be a warp back to the entrance on this floor. Yeah, just found it. Perhaps we should call it a day since you no longer have a full party. Or I could continue by myself, but that means that their personas will not be gaining any levels either. So, I don't know. Well, I guess I was complaining earlier about not being able to give all the elements to a single persona, but because in this case your one character has all of these personas that make up a team, I guess it doesn't really matter because you can just pick a different one when your turn comes. In SMT, your demons are party members by themselves, I guess. They have their own HP and stuff like that, so there it would be more important, but not in this case. As long as you make a party of personas that have good type coverage. I'm almost thinking in Pokemon terms here. Well, let's go back, I suppose. Yeah, return to the dorm. We'll come back and explore again later, I guess. He decided to stop exploring and return to the dorm. But they said something at the beginning of the game, like you have 1 year or something. Is that something I should concern myself with? Like if you don't progress through the story fast enough, something bad happens? That sounds restrictive if that's the case, but... What's up, Rudy? Huh? You're all by yourself? Dude, I thought the rumor about you and Yukari-san was true. It's still early. It is what it is. Oh yeah? Well, it's not like I care or anything, but you've sure had some bad luck since you've transferred here. You know, dude, all the weird stuff that's been happening, how everyone's been saying they're hearing strange voices, well, I guess since you're always listening to your headphones, you probably haven't heard anything. After school. The game's story takes place over a year. The only thing you're in danger of with this system is missing social links. Ah, okay. There is someone standing in front of your desk. It's the classmate you were talking to earlier this morning. Hey man, I'm gonna get some ramen after school. You wanna come? Why do you want to eat? Why are you asking me? No reason really, I just don't have anything to do later and I thought we could finish our conversation from this morning. So what do you say, man? Let's get some ramen and talk. You accepted your classmate's offer. According to Igor, the strength of the social link is the strength of the persona. You have decided to go with him. The Watodai Strip Mall, Ramen Shop Hagakure. Ooh, now that's what I'm talking about. Well, was I right or was I right? This ramen tastes great, doesn't it? I bet they put a special ingredient in it, something no other ramen shop uses. It's probably some sort of secret spice. Oh, sorry, my bad. I get all geeked up when I eat here. Shut up and eat. That doesn't sound very nice. You do? Really? I mean, you can appreciate the subtle yet distinct flavor of the soup? Wow, you don't look like the type of guy I'd normally hang around with, but I guess looks aren't everything. I mean, I guess being nice to them will raise you positively. By the way, man, I hear you and Yukari are close. Damn, boy, you move fast. I mean, you just transferred here. Can't blame you, though. A man's gotta be aggressive nowadays. Hey, let's hang out after school again sometime. We get some food and I'll tell you about my secret plan. Wait till you hear it, dude. You're gonna flip. Kenji seems to like you. You have become friends with Kenji. This is what that does, then. A new Arcana? Ah, yeah, it's a new one. I didn't have that one yet. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Magician Arcana. You have established a new social link. You may be able to create a social link by getting to know a person better. When you fuse personas, the strength of the social link will affect the resulting persona. When you create a persona that has the same arcana as a social link, you will be able to gain additional experience for that persona. As in, it will gain more experience in battle? What does that mean? Like, it will grow faster? Try to discover as many social links as you can and fuse as many personas as possible. I love the protagonist in this series. P3 is standoffish, P4 is a Chad, and P5 is a clown. Well, yeah, Joker, yeah, in P5. Not in battle, but in fusion. Okay. Okay. I think, yeah, that's what the man said before, Igor, yeah. That there will be a higher level right from the start. Potentially even a level higher than your own. Try to discover as many social links as you can and fuse as many personas as possible. Yeah. It's getting dark out. What? It's already nighttime? Damn, I missed my favorite TV show. Man, you're one serious dude. Oh well, let's get going. You decided to return to the dorm. Do your party members gain new personas now? Or is it only you? Watanabe, have you been monitoring your condition? Exploring Tartarus can be very tiring. If the exploration becomes too long, you might get exhausted. Just because the next day is an important one doesn't mean you won't still get tired. There's a chance you might not be able to recuperate fully before whatever is going to happen. The others' conditions will vary as well, so make sure you take that into consideration before you begin exploring. If you want my evaluation of everyone's condition, don't hesitate to ask. They have one persona? Okay. So as far as fusing is concerned, I only have to worry about my dude, I guess. Those who fight in Tartarus will quickly become tired and may require several days of rest to recuperate. It would be unwise to venture into Tartarus in such a state, so be sure to check each member's condition beforehand. But that persona can pull a Pokemon and evolve depending on either social link or through story. Yeah, that's the same in SMT, yeah. They can spontaneously evolve, especially after they've already learned everything that they could in their current form. Usually, if you level them up enough, they will evolve into another one, usually of the same class. Like if it's a fairy type, a pixie might evolve into another type of fairy, I guess. It would be unwise to venture into Tartarus in such a state, so be sure to check each member's condition beforehand, yeah. So how are they doing then? They're all still tired? They're still not feeling well? Still tired? Oh man. I see. Is there anything else? To be fair with fatigue, you can buy items to get rid of fatigue in and out of Tartarus. Not sure if you have access to it now though. Yeah, okay. Yeah, at the pharmacy maybe, I wouldn't be surprised. If an enemy dodges when you attack with a close range weapon such as a sword, there is a possibility you may falter. However, continuous attacks with a sword will inflict a great amount of damage. Contrarily, there is no danger of stumbling when you use a far range weapon such as a bow. However, a bow is nowhere near as powerful as a sword. I see that you can use both types of weapons. It is important to think about these advantages and disadvantages when choosing between the two. How is my character doing? Good. So far, anyway. Let me use the restroom. If you're fatigued, tired, you can level up without wasting a time slot. Brave stat at school by going to the nurse's office and taking his sketchy medicine. Yeah, okay. Your condition has become great. Well, you know what? I feel like... Well, I will stop playing here. But I may try to grind a little bit off stream. Without progressing the story. I will only be progressing the story on stream. And see what I can do. Because I'll have to stop here for tonight. And then I'll see how these guys are doing. Let's see. So I'll save here. So that'll be it from me for today. I'll be back tomorrow in the afternoon then to keep playing through this. and maybe my characters will be a bit stronger even by then. So thanks for watching, take care of yourselves for the rest of the night, and I shall be back tomorrow then. See ya, take care, thanks for watching.